It's more than a feeling when I hear that old song they used to play.
Hey guys, what's up? Fearless Records is back with another Punk Goes series, and this time they're back with Punk Goes Classic Rock. And there's 15 tracks by 15 bands, and I have to say this by far is probably my favorite in the series. Not every song is absolutely amazing, but I think this is the first one where I pretty much like almost all of the songs. Don't get me wrong, there's some really great ones, and then there's some, and actually there's some great ones and a lot of good, pretty good ones, and then maybe one or two that are like eh, but let's get into it. The first track is by Hit the Lights, and they did Boston's More Than a Feeling. Now this one is a great song to kick it off the album with, because you know they pretty much transformed the song into a Hit the Lights song. You know, it sounds like something that could be on any of their albums. I like that, you know, they took More Than a Feeling and kind of made it sound like a pop punk song, which is really cool. It's short, has all the Hit the Lights stuff that you would like from them, like gang vocals, you know, that whole pop punk verses. Really, really good, really catchy, and I think it's an awesome cover, and I think they did a really, really good job. The second song I really liked as well, and it's by Versi Emerge, a band that I love, and they did Rolling Stones' Painted Black. Now, I really love what they did with this, because it sounds like a Versi Emerge song, but it definitely still sounds like the Rolling Stones. And I like that there's a lot of trading vocals between Sierra and Blake. It's really good. I love that, you know, he sang quite a bit on this, and I think Sierra's vocals on this are outstanding. I mean, she did a lot of stuff on this song with her voice that, you know, I haven't really heard her do in past EPs, so I'm really impressed. You know, this has me excited to hear what their upcoming album is going to sound like, so this is a really, really great cover. Definitely check out this song. The next song is The Almost, and they do Tom Petty's Free Falling. Now, you've probably heard this one. This is, I think, the first song that everybody was able to hear from this album. And it's good. I mean, you know, it pretty much kind of sounds like the original. It's good. It's not outstanding. I like it. But to be honest, I was never really that big of a fan of the original. So, I mean, I don't love it. I like it. You know, they did. I mean, it's good. It's good. There's nothing bad I can say. It's there. Next one is Mayday Parade's We Are the Champions by Queen. And kind of like the Almost, you know, they kind of did the song exactly how it really is. But to give them credit, I don't think they really should have changed it up. I mean, it's one of those songs that's just iconic, and you really don't want to mess it up. So, you know, I understand that they kind of just played it how it really is. But they did a pretty good job. You know, nothing. It's not one. It's not something I would. It doesn't stand out. It's not something I would take from this and put on a mix CD or anything. But it's, you know, they did their job. It was pretty good. The next one is the Somersets, and they did the Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. This one was kind of for me. It got kind of annoying. I kind of liked how, you know, they kind of made it into one of their songs, because you can clearly hear the singer, because he has this way of singing, and he kind of did it with this song. He didn't try and sound like Kiss, so that was kind of, I was kind of impressed by that. But still, it's probably one of my least favorite songs. It gets a little annoying and repetitive. So the next one is We the Kings, Caught Up in You by 38 Special. This one was pretty good. Kind of sounds like the original a little bit, but you know, it's not bad. It's good, not amazing, not horrible. And you're gonna hear that a lot, because the thing is, they got a lot of pop rock bands that, you know, that kind of, if they were to kind of cover a song, it would more than likely kind of sound like the original. I don't know, that's just me with pop rock bands. They kind of, you know, I don't know, it's hard to describe. But next one up is A Skylit Drive, and they did Journey's Separate Ways. Love this version. I love this song. I've never been a fan of the band, but this is a great cover. I mean, they took the song, made it sound like a Skylit Drive song. It was heavy. There's some screaming in it. I love the original, so I love what they did with this song. I think they did a fantastic job. Definitely check out this song. Icy Stars is next with The Outfield's Your Love. Great as well. I do like how they kind of made it sound like them. Kind of made it sound like an Icy Stars song. Very catchy. I love the screaming. I love how, you know, there's some double pedal drums going on, some breakdowns. I dig it. I dig it. Next one is Pierce the Veils, Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. Love this one as well. At first, I liked it. Some parts I liked it, some parts I didn't, but after I kept listening to it, it's one of those ones that just got stuck in my head after the whole album was through. This was the one that was singing in my head. It was, I don't know, they did a good job. You know, it sounds like a Pierce the Veil song. You know the guitar work's going to be great. A lot of stuff going on throughout the song. Dig it. Next one is Forever the Sickest Kids with Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. Didn't really like it. They literally, it sounds exactly like Ozzy Osbourne, to the point where, like, it doesn't even sound like Forever the Sickest Kids. It just kind of sounds like, you know, a cover band version of Crazy Train. It just, even the singing didn't even sound like it. I don't know. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't love it. Don't really like the original to begin with. So I don't know. It was just okay. Didn't really love it. It's probably my least favorite. Next one is The Mains. They did a cover of Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me. Most of you have probably already heard this because I think this is on the re-release of their past debut album. It's good. Like I said, it's kind of almost sounds exactly like the original. Not as you know, it doesn't have the full sound like Def Leppard would do, but you know, it's good. Nothing great. I mean, I love the original. I love Def Leppard, but it was okay. It was good. Nothing negative to say. They did change it up here and there a little bit at the end, but it's okay. It's not bad. Next one is Envy on the Coast, and they did Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower. Now, I have to be honest, I'm not really familiar with the original song, so I can't really say how, you know, I can't really compare it to the original, but I like it just for the fact that this band stands out on this list because you expect to... I mean, you're gonna expect all the pop rock. I mean, every big band in pop rock right now is on this, with the exclusion of Hey Monday, which I'm surprised they're not on this. But then you also have a few heavy bands that are on the Fearless roster, which you would expect, and then they kind of just thrown in here like, wow. They definitely stand out on the album. Sounds good. Check it out. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. Next one up is, this one I was looking forward to a lot because I love the original, and it's Every Avenue with Eddie Money's Take Me Home Tonight. Love the original. I like this song. I like what they did. It's a little bit close to the original. I wish they would have, I wish they would have sped it up a little bit, but I like it. I like what they did. I don't know who the girl is who sings on it, but her at times her vocal sounds a little bit forced, sounds a little too much, a little going, I don't know, it just was a little too much, but it was okay. But I love the original, and I like this song. Next one up is Never Shout Never with Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, and this one for me was the biggest surprise just because I really thought they were gonna turn this song into like a folky pop song, and I'm glad they didn't. I mean, they pretty much played it exactly how the original is, which is fine because you definitely don't want to mess with this song, but I really thought they did a pretty good job, and I'm not a big fan of them at all. For those who know me, I'm not a Never Shout Never fan, but I like what they did. I was impressed. And last is Bless the Falls with Dream On by Aerosmith. Great job. You've probably heard it too. I like what they did. It sounds really epic, so it's cool. So I'm gonna give this a 4, a solid 4. Probably the best in the series, at least my favorite in the series. And my favorite songs on this are Versi Merge's Painted Black, A Skylit Drive's Separate Ways, and probably Every Avenue's Take Me Home Tonight, because I love that song so much. So definitely check this out. Like I said, probably the best in the series. I wish they would have had more variety in the bands instead of having every big pop rock band on here, but what are you gonna do? Thanks guys for watching, and pick this up when it comes out this coming Tuesday.